Actually, let's turn on the microphone. How you going, everybody? Bit of a lazy afternoon stream right now. Lazy Sunday afternoon here in New Zealand, time being 3:30 p.m. So I thought I'd do a first jet flight in Neofly. Let me just turn that sound down a bit. Also, I've got to turn on my alerts. There we go. Got everything back on. So I haven't got my green screen up. So you got the boring old background of my office here behind me. Hey, Krypton, how you doing? Good to see you. Let me just choke everybody. So, what we're doing, we're going to be travelling from Auckland in New Zealand to Invercargill. Probably take a couple of hours in this Cessna Citation Longitude. Now, this is definitely a fictional livery because Air New Zealand does not run Cessna Citations. But anyway, it's cool. I like it. R3D, how you doing? Welcome. Welcome. Excuse me, everybody. So let's grab my OnAir right here. I've set everything up. I had to adjust the fuel, so confirm and go fly now. Let me just pump this up a bit, everybody. So it's a decently paying job, this one right here. Let's put NZNV in here. Cargo's loading and in here. So 4,804 pounds of printed magazines we're going to be taking in this nice jet. Flynn Croucher, 335 for me. How you doing? Good to see you. Is that 0335 you're saying? If so, you're obviously over in Europe somewhere in the UK. Welcome, everybody. So just wait for that. That's going to take 2.5 minutes to load up, so we don't really need this at the moment. So just wait for that to load up. Oh, Mace, what are you doing? Having a shocker with my OnAir sizing over here. Let's put that over here. In the meantime, let's take a bit of a look around Auckland Airport before we decide to get on our way. I'm pretty sure this is in the enhanced version that I have here. It certainly is. Auckland International Airport enhanced version, which you can get off flightsim.to. Got about 2 minutes for everything to XG. How you going? Oh, 135. So you're in Australia. 0135 or 1335. It's a Novotel hotel right here in the car park. This isn't very accurate, it would be fair to say. It would be good to get a full rework of this airport. There's nowhere near the amount of trees that you see here. Yes, XG, you only need to say it once though, mate. I do remember you. It's got NZEC Mac in there. So yeah, this is a slight enhancement around the airport area of NZAA. So there's a few more things that have been put in from John Murchison, I believe. But the actually surrounding areas looks like the default scenery, and it's it's not very accurate at all. Way too many trees. Anyway, we're just waiting for our cargo to load up here, everybody. Yeah, and this terminal here is not entirely accurate either. Kind of is, but not quite. Let's get down. Okay, we're just waiting for the rest of that. So we've just got less than a minute now, everybody, and we'll be away. Hope you all having a really good day. Jared, how you going, mate? If in doubt, plant a tree, mate. Yeah, I'm hearing you. That's exactly it, I tell you. So many trees. I'm looking forward to getting this jet. I'm not too sure, mate. I'm not too sure why. Combination of good internet and a decent computer, I think. XG. Mate, I don't know what's going on, but everything you're saying's triplicate, so you need to sort that out, mate. All right. Okay, shouldn't be too far away now. Let's have a look right here. Okay, we're good to go. So here we go. We'll go ahead and we'll go to flight tracking page. And everything's good to go, so we can go start tracking. So the Cessna Longitude, what you need to know about it is, and I haven't flown it much at all, I don't fly jets much, but from all the commentary I can see, it's not entirely accurate, is what I've been led to believe. Let's go ahead and we're going to bring up the checklist. It's a very, very simple checklist, but park and brake is set right there. Battery switches on. There they are, right. Start that again, mate. On. Generator switches on. There we go. APU. Let's throw our beacon on. That can go on. That can go on. There we go. I'm just doing the ones on my switchboard, also on my honeycomb yoke. APU knob. Sorry, wrong one. That's cabin heat. APU. Now where is it? Over here. Hold on. Let's start again. Is that starting? Yes, it is. It goes APU is coming up right there, so that's good. Oh, your iPad's glitchy. Okay, so just waiting for that to stabilise. The APU right here is to stabilise up around 90 to 100, 98 to 100. It definitely is a cool airplane, that's for sure. It's just not ultra realistic on the fuel and a few other things. So while that's sorting out its life over there, let's just go ahead. That's cool. Minimums we'll put in at 200. PFD map settings, we'll go ahead. No, that's fine there. This one, PFD settings, this is it. Wind, option 3, great, it saved it from last time, great. Excellent. APU generator. Okay, we've got 100. APU bleed should be on normal. It is indeed. And APU generator switch is on. Okay, that's good. External power, it's off. Okay, everything's going off. Zero charging, that should be good. All right, let's go ahead to starting the engines. We are on idle, is all good. Krypton, how you going, mate? How was the flight this morning? Yeah, it was fantastic, mate. No problem at all. No, it was good. I dribbled all over myself. No, it was really good. Everyone, yeah, we had a really good turnout, actually. Let's get that guard up. We'll go ahead. Let's start the right engine. Whoa. That is way too far. Well. Now I've got it too. There we go. We can see that one spooling up, so that's good. We'll come across to the next one in a minute. Let's monitor that. Let's just wait for this to come up.
Your flight will be monitored until you land and shut down the engines.
That's good. That's worked well. Excuse me. We will use ATC. I'm going to use ATC. Not something I usually do, but we'll test it out. Am I still coming through? Okay, there. Yeah, great. All right. And we'll see how we go. Okay, that's getting up there. It's looking good. Alright, we can close that guard there, right? And we can go ahead, open up this guard. Close the guard. Let's go ahead and press run. It's great. And if we go outside, that's starting to spool up, so we're looking good. We have got good engine start. Okay. South even. Let's go ahead and choose manual speed mode. And we'll look for about a 220 will be good. Altitude. Oh, hold on, let's just get the barrow going. That's good. Altitude. We'll go 32,000 feet. So altitude. That's fine. That's all good. So I think we will need to do a vertical speed. We will need to use vertical speed, I would say. So let's turn it on, and if we go wrong way, mate. Let's go for a. It's not loving that at all. Okay, go vertical. Oh, because the altitude's on. That's why. No, it's not loving that at all. Let's turn that off in the meantime. Paul, how you going, mate? Good to see you. Kiwi bar guy, yeah, of course. Oh, awesome, thanks. No, it was a good day, actually. It was a good flight, really enjoyed it. I don't know what's happened to your iPad, mate. Okay, Okay, right, let's get this view here. We'll go up the top. For some reason my arrows aren't working anymore on my keyboard internally. What is it? Control 4, 5, 7, 8. I'm just trying to find the right one. Control 9. Control 9. Okay, so if we throw our taxi light can go on, recognition can go on, strobe not yet. Let's just increase the lighting just. No, we don't really need those. Seat belts. Ah, that's inoperable. Okay, that's all cool. All right, looking good, everybody. So we are pretty much good to go. Let's go up and what am I doing, Mace? Wrong one. Let's go ahead and tune Auckland clearance. And let's request our IFR clearance.
Auckland clearance delivery Cessna Kilo India Whiskey India IFR to Invercargill, ready to copy. Cessna Kilo India Whiskey India is cleared to Invercargill Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 23 left climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure frequency is 119.2 squawk 4775. Cessna Kilo India Whiskey India cleared to Invercargill Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 23 left climb and maintain 10,000 feet.
Helps if I have a microphone turned on. I just said that I've adjusted my altitude as per the clearance.
775.
Readback is correct.
Cessna India Whiskey India readback correct. Contact ground on 121.9er.
Roger that. Auckland ground. Request taxi. Request taxi.
Auckland ground Cessna Kilo India Whiskey India with Oscar ready to taxi IFR.
Probably taxi Alpha, via Alpha, is it? Juliet Alpha.
India Whiskey India taxi to and hold short at
Oh, Bravo Alpha. There we go.
taxiway Bravo Alpha. Contact tower on 120.9er 5 when ready. Taxi to and hold short runway
Okay.
23 left by a taxi.
Get in there, everybody.
Alpha Cessna India Whiskey India.
Let's go under ground services. Let's just get back and let's just push back.
Auckland ground Cessna Kilo India Whiskey India requesting pushback. Cessna Kilo India Whiskey India pushback request accepted.
That is a small little pushback. Should do the job though. It's a sleek looking bird, that's for sure, everybody. So just steer us to the left straight away.
Auckland ground Cessna Kilo India Whiskey India requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the left.
We're on the North Europe server, by the way. Feel free to join up if you want to.
Your request has been transmitted to the operator. Auckland ground Cessna
Excuse me.
India requesting
Got the cough going on.
pushback.
Blue Games, how you going? Good to see you, mate. Welcome. Good to see you.
Kilo India Whiskey India request to end
I
pushback.
think I watched one of your videos the other day, actually. Let's have a look. I did indeed. I was watching your throttle quadrant video, which was really good. Yes, there it goes there. It's all in the red. Welcome. Go and check out his channel, by the way, everybody. Really good channel. Now let's go back to clearance here, everybody. And we'll go and let's just go and taxi. Got a cough going on here, everybody. Okay. Right, so don't expect any miracles here in this airplane, everybody, from my point of view, because I do not fly jets very often. So we're looking for... what I do know is that it's a bit sluggish on the takeoff. Oh, nice. Thanks, Blue. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Good to see you. Welcome. Good to see so many great flight sim channels around at the moment. There's so many people doing some really good content. So yeah, keep it up. All right, everybody. So we're taxi to 23 left here in Auckland International. I'm pretty sure from memory that this is taxiway Juliet that we're on right here. But I'm just going to go straight to... I can never remember which one's Alpha and which one's Bravo. Usually you would... it would depend. Hey Paul, doing VPO Roman Neo from Westport. Oh, nice. Oh, who was that to? Okay, roger that. It was to me. I don't use... Oh, seriously? Where's the other traffic here, everybody? Knowledge.
Roger, Cessna India Whiskey India.
Man, let's get out of the road. This traffic might be good. Can hardly see what's going on here, but let's just go with it. Sorry, missed that. NZFG then might be heading down to Invercargill, Queenstown, so I may see you down there. Nice. Good to see you, Paul. Awesome. I'm just booting up the game now, so should be on the runway shortly. Nice. Everyone welcome. We're on the North Europe server, everybody. Seems to be the best ping for us here in New Zealand. Sprite, Lee NZ's on the inside taxiway there. I'm going to taxi down here then. Across the front of the main terminal. Let's get myself up over here. Actually, let's do a quick little detour right here. Fusion, how you going? Thanks for making the 3080 video. Ordered mine, did a 10,900K. We're taking a shortcut here, everybody. And RTX 38 for Christmas today. Beautiful. Oh, he's going to love that. Yeah, I'm very happy with it so far, definitely. Okay. Flight Sim 2019, never heard of it. Do you mean FSX? There goes old head stomp. He's getting ahead of us there. Alright, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen. Taxiing down here to runway 23 left. There's the main terminal over there. These gates right here are reserved for Jetstar aircraft, but although there's not many of those flying at the moment in New Zealand due to COVID. And then the rest of the terminal right down the end is reserved for Air New Zealand aircraft. So this is, it's got the Auckland sign here up on the main terminal, so that's part of the enhanced pack right there. I'm definitely going a little bit fast here from a taxi point of view, but it's all good. We'll get down there quickly. The Great Lord, is there a transparency option for the ADC window? Can really mess with what is already a limited vision. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I hardly use it. Maybe there is. I'm sure if there isn't by default, someone would have certainly, or someone will probably get a mod that will do it. These stalk lights are just, yeah, they need to change those. I know they have them in the States, but they don't have them over here. Look, right in the middle of the runway. I mean, seriously, you're going to run over the top of that? Yeah, it's limited vision in the longitude anyway. Oh, there goes Krypton. I see you up there, mate. Under accessibility, let's just quickly check it out. General. Accessibility. Device scale. Background opacity. Well. Main color default. Cockpit tooltips. I can't see anything there. Discard. I have to have a decent look. I'm sure there would be, though. It sounds like something that they would probably put in there. So we're going to look to rotate today, because we've got a pretty full aircraft. We're going to look to rotate it somewhere in the 140s. And what we'll find is that it's a very, very shallow takeoff. I've found this aircraft. I'm going to have to have quite a bit of back pressure. It could be ugly, by the way, this takeoff. My practice attempt, I've had one practice attempt, basically was, it wasn't great, it would be fair to say. Was not awesome. Yeah, you can scale the UI, yeah. So we'll, yeah, it'll be good once someone comes out with a full rework of Auckland International Airport here. That would be good. I'm pretty sure I'm on taxiway alpha right here. I'm not 100% sure if the inside or the outside is taxiway alpha. I'm pretty sure it's this one. I could bring up a chart and confirm. I should really know this, but like I say, I don't fly jets very often. Anyway, haven't been told off by ATC, so that's a bonus. Let's go ahead and pick up the tower. Welcome everybody, if you just joined, good to see you. It's a bit of a lazy Sunday afternoon here in New Zealand stream. Okay. Just wait for head stomp. We should get some sort of communication from the tower pretty soon. Charlie, how you going? From Virginia, USA. Welcome. Love my videos. Thanks for getting to try it in Airfly. Oh, awesome. Yeah, no, it's fantastic. I really love that app. Excellent. Neo Lord's done a really fantastic job. But hey, welcome aboard. Good to see you. What's the time over there at the moment? Virginia? What? We're probably talking... It's probably pretty late, I would say. 32,000 feet. Krypton. South even. In New Zealand. North odd, south even. So we'll just come up here. I'm just wondering whether... Request takeoff. Here we go.
Auckland Tower, Cessna Kilo India Whiskey India, ready for IFR departure, runway 23 left.
Cessna Kilo India Whiskey India, cleared for takeoff, runway 23 left.
Cleared
All right.
for takeoff, runway 23
Away you
left. Cessna Kilo
go.
India Whiskey India.
Just wait for head stomp. John, how you doing? Welcome. 21:57 Saturday. Okay, nice. So that's 6 hours. So that's 18 hours behind. Nice. John, how you going? Welcome. Raf, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope you're having an awesome day. We're just having a bit of a lazy Sunday afternoon stream here in New Zealand in the jets. There goes head stomp making his way down the runway. Sprite's already taken off. Northern Europe server, by the way. Like I say, everybody, this takeoff could be really hairy. Just for your information. So we're looking for... Well... I bumped my my Xbox controller over there, and it did not like it. Okay, let's just wait for head stomp to take off a little bit further there. That's enough. Alright, through to full power, let's go. Airspeed is alive. Okay. Just keeping an eye on the speed right here. 100 knots. Phew, this thing's flying. Not yet, but you know what I'm saying. Going very fast. Okay, 130. Rotate. Whoa. A little bit hairy, like I said. You can come off the runway whenever you want. Oh, jeez, I forgot to turn my landing lights on, everybody. That was a great effort. Gear up. Phew, this is loud. Absolute shocker right there. Whoa, hold on. There. Oh, we almost mucked that up, everybody.
119.2 Cessna India Whiskey India.
Okay, see, lot to do here. Man, forgot the landing lights. What an idiot. Alright, I can take my feet off.
Cessna Kilo India Whiskey India is at 1,900 feet, climbing 10,000 feet.
Okay. Alright, we've got it under control, sort of.
India Whiskey India New Zealand Center, continue to length as planned. Altimeter 29.4.
No, I don't want Victor. Oh, I don't know. I don't need a Victor. I don't need a Victor. What am I doing? Where am I? Nav. Lucky, Chris. Hey, how you going? Christopher? Hi, mate from NZAA. Are you in the MS multiplayer and it's a server, the same server as FSX Multi? North Europe, I'm in. Okay, how's this everything? 222, 2100 feet per minute. Looks good to me. We'll keep that under control. Nav's on, good. Auto throttle's on, great. Okay, it was a little bit hairy there, everybody, as expected. But completely forgot my landing lights. What a complete idiot I was. Look at that. That looks absolutely stunning, doesn't it? We've got Sprightly NZ over there. Let me get into here so we can head stomp over there. Let's go. What's this down here? Whoa, okay. That's that. Let's get rid of that. And then let's go like that. There we go. It's looking good. Looking amazing, everybody. We're just about to turn, so we'll get a nice view here. We head out west, away from Auckland International. We're about to make a left-hand turn as we hit this next waypoint. Lingu, on the Lingu 1. I don't think FSX and are the same. Are the same servers, no. This helps everybody if you have everything set. Is it going to love this or is it going to play silly buggers? No. Let's go Kapai, direct to activate Kapai. There we go. We should get a left-hand turn now. We do. Alright. Oh, we got there in the end. No, sorry, Christopher, I misunderstood your question. Hey, Tyler, how you doing? From Delaware. Love my videos, thank you so much, especially when outside shots of the planes. Oh, cool, thank you. Appreciate it. Well, we're having an outside shot right now, so you'll be loving that. This is a very nice looking plane, there's no doubt about it, everybody. Looking beautiful. Getting a really nice view there as we head over the west coast of the North Island of New Zealand. Just grabbing some of that shoreline down there. I flew this flight myself just the other day. Not this exact flight, but this flight path. There we go. Okay, we're approaching 10,000 feet. It should be giving me a clearance very soon. Request IFAC clearance for instrument flight plane.
New Zealand Center Cessna Kilo India Whiskey India would like to change destination to Invercargill. Cessna Kilo India Whiskey India is cleared to Invercargill Airport
I don't think I did that correctly. Hold on. Read back. It didn't give me a.
Cessna Kilo India Whiskey India.
It didn't give me an increase in my clearance. Is that normal?
Squawk 4775.
Okay, landing lights are off.
Cessna India Whiskey India read back correct. Radar
Flight level
contact
180.
300 feet. Altimeter 29er decimal 9er 4 continue to comp A turning and following heading 155 resume on
Okay, above 10.
and maintain flight level 180.
We can now increase our speed. Acknowledge instruction. It's a little bit all over the place, everybody. A little bit all over the place. We got there though. Oh, it's loud outside the cockpit. No doubt. Ha. Okay, buddy, we're getting there. We are getting there. As you can see, I'm not a veteran jet pilot, that's for sure. In New Zealand, the transition area altitude is flight level 130, so let's just see whether it picks that up. How we're looking for, the engines are really revving at that, aren't they? So just wait for that to pop over, and if we go like here, no, it doesn't know it. It thinks it's 18,000 feet, I think. Okay, let's jump outside. Beautiful. I'm just going to go and grab another drink just until this, while we've got a chance. I'll be right back. Don't need to say I'm back. You can see that. Let's jump back inside. I'm just a little worried about this. Whether we've got the right engine and vertical speed. Vertical speed's safe because of the funny autopilot, but it's not necessarily the most efficient. So, yeah. We'll just have to keep watching that. Go sprightly over there. I could change it to 2992. I could manually do it. There we go. I manually did it. But it would have been nice that it just picked up the fact that I was there. Let's have a look around this thing. You've got the glare shield right there. We've got a... Is it a satellite phone? Or a cell phone of some description? We've got the little curtain there over to the back. Pretty much a carbon copy of... I don't know how to get that back. Is it Wi-Fi? Oh no, I'm not going to do that. Mini fridge? Yeah. Got to be a mini fridge here, surely. There's enough room for one. Let's just sort out the range on this, everybody. As you can see, New Zealand's upside down. Check out the weather. Not much weather going on. How do we change the look of this map? Okay, so we're getting up to how we're looking. The engines are... Oh, engine's okay at this point. That's fine. So how do we change the look of the map? None of this stuff works. This is the is this the GNS 750? Is it? Looks like it. Utilities setup, avionics setting. Here we go. Estimated time.
India Whiskey India, you are 600 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level 180.
No.
Descend and maintain flight level 180 Cessna India Whiskey.
180, so we need a 14,000 increase.
New Zealand Center Cessna India Whiskey India. Request flight level 280.
This is weird. They should just automatically sort me out.
India Whiskey India climb and maintain flight level 280.
Now I've got to do another 4, do I?
Climb and maintain flight
This is
level
weird.
280.
How do I change the map? So we'll get back there in a minute. Increase by 4,000. This should take to 32.
New Zealand Center
There we go.
Cessna India
Good.
Whiskey India.
Okay, so ETE, estimated time
Cessna India Whiskey India climb.
0331 UTC.
280, expect flight level 320.
Okay, nice. What's the current time UTC on here?
Maintain flight level 280. Expect flight level 320 Cessna India Whiskey India.
Right, we can get rid of that now. I'm an FS6 X-plane convert since 1999, but interested in how well the planes improve in FS 2020, but I won't be interested until they have helis. Right, yeah, it's a little while before that happens. Tyler says, got my Series X, great 4K TV and fast internet, now I just need flight sim for my Xbox. Yeah, indeed. It'll be interesting to see how it comes out on the Xbox. Says ETA 1940, 1930. So they're saying 1331 UTC. What time is it in the sim right here? Okay, so that's to the waypoint that is. This time up here. Where is my actual time for the actual entire route? Ground speed? Yes. Ground speed, yep. Desired track, estimated time en route. Fuel on board, estimated time of arrival. There we go. No, oh, we have got estimated time. We can't change anything else on here. I'm just looking to see. Here we go, destination. Is this it here? 2 hours and 7 minutes, I assume. Maybe. Endurance, this would be good. Endurance 1 hour 49. That's not good, is it? When we got there's an issue with fuel in this aircraft, by the way. Estimated time of arrival. No, that's not the one we want. Okay, so I think estimated time to destination. 2 hours and 7 minutes. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. How do I change this background? I thought it would. You can get it. Avionics settings. No. Back. Map. No, I don't know. I don't know about that one, everybody. I'm trying to get the settings anyway. Let's check out this engine. Is it still handling this okay? It looks good. Yes, okay. Anyway, there we go. We're climbing quite nicely. Yeah, there's definitely an issue with fuel endurance here, everybody. And it could be an issue for us. Oh well, we'll give it a whirl. I mean, this airplane here has technically got thousands of nautical miles of endurance, but in this sim it does not have at all. Change map to north facing. I can do that. How do I do that? Map. Train off. Settings. Sensor. Aviation. Airspaces. Orientation. North up. There we go. VOR, airports, land, no, other, north above, wind vector. Could put the wind vector on there. There we go. Oh, are we into 109 knot headwind, are we? Holy heck, we are too, you know. Oh, now we've got a tailwind apparently. Oh, no, we're going down. No. Oh, jeez. That's not good, everybody. This is not looking good. Map detail. This is interesting. Max sync. I don't know what that means, so I'm not going to press it. Sensor, aviation, sensor, terrain.
India Whiskey India climb and maintain flight level 320.
Relative. Absolute. There we go. Let's do that. That looks a much nicer looking map. Hold on. Let's grab this notification. Acknowledge instruction. Alright. Okay, how are our engines thinking about this? Yep, they're still fine. 28. Okay, we could probably just whack that down by 5 just to take the pressure off a little bit. It's looking good. This is a really nice looking aircraft. We've got New Zealand over there as we fly down the west coast of the North Island. Does it have an FMS and VNAV capable? Definitely have FMS capable. Yeah, you can adjust it all over here. So you can fly arrivals and stuff like that. In fact, it will be in my, the arrival will be in my... Hold on, let's go. Down, 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 down. Okay, no, it doesn't look like it's put it in there. I think it can though. I'm not too sure. If it's nice weather, I'm just going to visual approach it in there. So I'm not too worried about it at this point. If it's terrible weather, then I can ILS. We've got Mount Taranaki there over in the background right there. Looking good. Right, let's just monitor this, everybody. Apparently, once it gets over 30,000 feet, it can get a little bit, tetchy. So there's a few different schools of thought around cruise settings. I'm going to go for Mach 0.78. Hopefully that will be all good. And even at that, which is, it should be fine, but even that, it's going to threaten its overspeed. You'll see what I mean soon. Let's just check out NeoFly, by the way. Not NeoFly. Let's just check out our OnAir. See how we're tracking right here. There's our track on our way down the island. Looking good. I am definitely worried about fuel, everybody. I'm just going to put it out there. How's our fuel consumption right here? 1148. Okay. And we've got 2.6 in the thing. But this fuel flow will come right back. And our endurance will improve a lot. But this headwind, what a nightmare. I should have really checked the winds and then looked to and then just change the weather so it wasn't like that. And I can't change, but not SID or star cable. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, you can put procedures in here. See, yep, it did it. Yeah, I used the Lingu 1 Alpha Star carb high transition. So yep, I definitely did that. And RNAV 22 piled in there. But yeah, no, it definitely does it. Definitely said SIDs and stars. Okay, we're coming up to 32,000 feet here, everybody. Okay. Let's go ahead and set this to... Mach, or Mach. Let's go Mach 078. Actually, I'm going to go 77, which is a weird number, but 78, when I did my test flight earlier, where I did a short flight, was threatening. I'm already going to be threatening the barber pole right here, see? Has an overspeed. Maybe I just put a 280 knots in there instead, maybe. Maybe we do that. Do we put 280 knots in there instead? Now, let's just do this in the meantime, see how we go. See how we go, everybody. Yeah, that is 113 knot headwind, and it's too late to change. Far out. What an absolute shocker, eh? It's not ideal. 145 is our... So, 145 is our en route... Is our... and our endurance is 152. 153, it's improving. There we go. I don't think we're going to have a half-hour fuel. We're going to get stung for that, but anyway. Oh, something's going on around us, everybody. Let me guess. Thorgrim? No, Krypton. There we go. Blocking out my sun. How you doing? What the heck? My landing gear's down. How did that go down? That wasn't down before. I must have bumped it. I must have bumped it. That definitely wasn't down before, I can tell you that. Because remember, we were down under here like this. Oh, that's not a great effort. I'm going to rip the landing gear right off this plane at this speed. Did OnAir give me a penalty? No. Wonder what happened there. Maybe that was a bug. That definitely, obviously, should not have happened. Hey, Steve. Good to see you. Do you need to update AirAC through sub to Navigraph, or does the sim update itself? I don't think it's the latest AirAC cycle. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's not the latest. It did launch with the latest. Okay, so this is going to help our efficiency. 143. Oh no, maybe it just bumped on real. Maybe that. I don't know what happened there. 285, 284. Jeez, I tell you what, everybody. This is going to be tight, but we're going to save a bit of fuel on descent, so we're going to be fine. We'll have enough fuel, but only just. We're going to get hit. You should save some fuel after top of descent. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Also flying with the gear up should have. Yeah, I think it was up, and then I just bumped it momentarily, which is not ideal at all. I think maybe, yeah, I think I must have brushed my mouse over there. But yeah, look, it didn't improve our arrival time much at all. And our endurance is still the same. So endurance is about 9 minutes better than our arrival rate. So if we do get some wind change, that would be quite good. No, I know, yeah. Hey, useless stroke, how are you doing? Yeah, I know, they are not correct. This fuel is way off. I think this has got a range of 3,500 nautical miles or something like that in the real life. But in the game, it's like 700 nautical miles or something. It's way off. But it is a nice aircraft, that's for sure. No, Steve, I'm not involved with the VR Alpha because I don't have VR. I'm seriously thinking about picking it up, actually. But no. I actually had... my next purchase was going to be the Honeycomb Bravo throttle quadrant, which should have arrived by now, but it's been delayed. So maybe I might put the money for that towards a VR headset instead. I'm not too sure, though. I'm thinking about it. But, yeah, I'll just have to think what I'm going to do there. But no, to answer your question, no, I'm not. It would be nice to get a favourable wind. Okay, looks like the stream's coming through all good. At least OnAir is aware and limits their range to something close to sim accurate. Yeah, exactly, yeah. I actually had a little bit more fuel. I miscalculated by 4% fuel. I had to knock 4% fuel off before I started this flight, which was unfortunate. This flight really is just right on the edge of the range for this aircraft. It's not ideal. I'm going to get hit with the less than 30-minute thingy, so this is not going to be good for reputation, but it's going to be a nice payday. A decent payday, at least. Fan, how you doing? Welcome. Good to see you. Welcome, everybody. Is this just me, or is the arrow keys for moving around the cockpit, has that been has that been disabled, or has something happened? Did I do that? Because recently, after the last update, that's how we're going here, right down the island. It's a very direct flight here. So we're just about, if we look at our left-hand window, we're just heading towards Taranaki, which is this area right here, and that's Mount Taranaki. You can kind of see it on the terrain chart right there. Red Sam, yeah mate. Moving up from 172. Just, only, staying with the Cessna. There we go, there's Mount Taranaki over there everybody. Right there. It's a poor man's Mount Fuji, as I like to call it. You need to rebind the arrow keys. The last 8 did that. Oh, great. Man, they have broken a lot of things with the update, it'd be fair to say. Each update, something else is broken. But anyway, it's all good. Doug, I just have to rebind them. Yeah, nice. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'll rebind them because it's annoying. I like, you know, to, particularly when I actually got to set some preset views. The preset view here is not too bad. So, for example, up the top there, it's kind of easy. Yeah, these are pretty good, actually. These are, yeah, they're well-bound keys, to be fair. Although I would prefer to be able to use a number pad like X-Plane does. Excuse me, everybody. Well, hopefully we don't have too much weather heading down into the South Island, then we'll get a nice view of the Southern Alps as we... Looking pretty good. Just a little bit of stratocumulus there. Up close I can almost smell the leather dash. Steve. Get in there. I like the worn look on there. Whoa, Krypton is in an A320 that looks like a Bonanza. I love this engine. Just the, you see the glare off the engine here. I don't know if it's coming through on the stream, but you can see like the little swish marks. So it looks like it's got all something like someone's wiped it or something like that, or a little bit of wear, something like that. Can you see that on the screen? Oh, you can see that on the screen actually. Looks awesome. I've got this cop. But yeah, there's Mount Taranaki right there. Beautiful. I think if the weather's good, like I said earlier, if the weather's good in Invercargill, I'm just going to visually approach into there. We'll just figure out what we're going to do. The aircraft handles pretty well actually. Calvin, how you going? Oh, Iraq was updated recently. Okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know. Well, I would go on this side, everybody, but there's actually not a heck of a lot to see over there except the Tasman Sea. So we'll keep it looking over this part of the world, down the west coast of the North Island of New Zealand. There's the Taranaki right in there. Actually, when you look down, when you fly past here, and you're on the other side of the mountain there, there's actually like a really like an edge of the forest. Like this is all forest or sort of foliage on either side of the mountain. There's a very accurate circle right around the mountain. It looks kind of weird, where it looks like trees are being planted right around in a very neat circle. Van from Vietnam, how you doing again? Good to see you. Toxic, how you doing? Welcome. Chris, how you doing? Hey there, completely new to MS Flight Sim. Went through some of the tutorials yesterday. Only died like 5 times. Well, that's good. The good thing in a sim is that it doesn't matter if you crash. But was using keyboard mouse, how many times have you crashed? A lot. A lot. But usually when I'm mucking around. Usually when I'm mucking around. Yeah, very difficult on mouse and keyboard. You really want to get a joystick, maybe like an Extreme 3D is what I would recommend, which is a cheap option, but still does the job quite nicely. For those of you that haven't seen, I've got my Kiwi Mace gear on right there. Kiwi Mace hat. And my Kiwi Mace jacket there, courtesy of the boys at NZA Simulations who do a lot of the scenery. And they made me that cool little uniform right there, so it's kind of cool. Let's jump back in the airplane here. Yep, there we go, right there. So, 133, Yeah, we're sticking to that 9-minute difference between our endurance and our expected arrival. Jim, how you doing? Welcome. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. So 500 odd nautical miles to go, everybody. What does it say on my thing here? 498. You could say odd. Chris says, I guess all the joysticks are basically sold out right now. Yeah, they probably are. I always find these games after they sell out. Really enjoying your broadcast though. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining us. It's great to see the amount of new people that have got into flight sims. It's been really fantastic actually. It's good to see. Great for the hobby. To see a lot of people. I'm turning down the sound there because that jet engine is loud in my ear. How are the levels here? Is it overpowering? Do I need to turn down the jet engines, anybody? Is it okay in terms of the balance between my voice and the jet engine? Let me know. Barry, g'day from Sale Victoria. Nice, I assume. Oh yeah, the SR-71 Krypton. I thought it came past pretty fast. Good stuff. Looks just like me. Yeah. Yeah, I just need to. Actually, I've got a pair of aviators in my drawer there. Joysticks, Amazon. Yeah. Sounds okay. That's good. That's good. It is good, everybody. Nice. There we go. Lovely. That's about the only thing to look at the moment, unfortunately. Sounds fine. Thank you. Thank you. Someone, Chris, just sub. Thank you very much. Remember, everybody, it costs nothing at all except just a little bit of self-respect to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And who's not willing to give up some of that? We all do it on a Saturday night after a few beers. Usually I say Friday night. So, yeah, if you haven't already, by the way, if you could go ahead and like the video, the stream, that would be really awesome. Actually, I'm going to do it myself on my channel. I've got it up on my separate YouTube channel, just my personal one. So then I can always check the quality. And I've got it on the different monitor to my current monitor because this is a 1440p monitor, and I have it up on my 1080p monitor just so I can compare the differences and make sure that it's coming through relatively clear. Yeah, Jim, the honeycomb throttle was due 23rd. I got an email a couple of weeks ago to say it being delayed. Then I got an email a couple of days ago saying it's been further delayed. So it's not going to be, it looks like it's not going to be here in New Zealand at least this side of Christmas. Well, certainly not through Mighty 8, put it that way. Krypton dropped a shot in Discord. Let's check it out. Whereabouts? In lobby, was it? No? Chat? I can't see it. Where did you put it? Screenshots. Oh, there we go. There we go, right there. SR-71, beautiful. 65,000 feet. Going very slow though, not unless it's gone around the clock. 165. Nice, I like it. You can, everybody can join the Discord by the way if you want to. Let me just go ahead and grab a link for you. I'll put it down in the description. Feel free to join the Discord, there's a little bit of action going on there. How much room do I need from the edge of the desk screen to see if I can fit a honeycomb yurt? Edge of the desk to the screen. I would say 30 centimetres, there or thereabouts. Where's my... Yeah, I'd say 30 centimetres, so thereabouts. Something like that. 2.5 feet. No, hold on. 1.5. Hold on, how much is a foot? 12 centimetres? Is it? No. Hold on, 2.5 times is an inch, and 12 inches, 2.5 times, so you're 25 inches. Yeah, so just over a foot. Just over a foot is what I mean. Sorry, depending on what you go. But yeah, about 30 centimetres there or thereabouts is what I would say. That would be a pretty accurate estimation. It's a decent amount. You Wave Professional Computer Services. How you going? Wave from New Plymouth. Yes. How you doing? Over in the Necky. Yeah, there goes the South Island just in the distance here, everybody. Good to see you. Welcome. Do you watch Premier One Driver? No, I haven't. I might have watched 1 or 2 videos, but no, not recently. Yuri, I hope I pronounced that correctly. Just joined. Apologies if been asked, but is it easy to download different liveries of global airlines into this version of the flight sim? Very, very easy. You just download it and drop it into your community folder, and it's done. It's way easier than FSX, where you've got to go into the config file and change it. So yeah, definitely way easier. Kutram said, I just finished climbing vertically, so the speed was down. Ah, right, I got you. Barry, where are you from, mate? North or south? I live in Auckland. Barry. Affiliate X, it's actually not going slow. It's just that the height, the air is so thin, the pivot isn't getting much air, so it says you're going slow. There we go. Technical analysis there from Affiliate X, which kind of makes sense. But it would still be showing more than that if he was at cruise speed. But yeah, he just finished climbing, so that explains that. We'll sort of cutting over to the South Island here, everybody. Let's do a bit of a walk around the aircraft right here. It is very nice looking. Keep saying that. I like the look of the oceans here. You've got sort of those different shapes and stuff in there. Looks pretty realistic. And the reflections off the body here, so good. Certain angles. I think on the screenshot that I put up for the thumbnail on this stream, it looks pretty realistic. I don't like how they put the tail up in here, because I've already got it in here. It should go in the engine. Anyway, I've got my Kiwi up there spoiling the koru. We come around the vertical stabilizer. Got a lot of detail on here. It definitely looks cool. I mean, that looks pretty realistic, you gotta say. Here goes those brush marks I was sort of talking about, all those wear marks. What's happening on here? Nice. You would not want to stand there. Just a tip for young players right there. Nice. Looking good. Love it. Really nice aircraft. There's no doubt about it. Calvin, hey, how you doing? I'm in Auckland too and have the Reverb G2. Nice. Beautiful. Wonder where everyone is from. Vancouver, BC, Canada here. Yeah, let us know. As I nearly knocked over my Coke. Ah, yes. I was actually looking at this earlier today. The Reverb. Yes, it was even a purple link. So, what is it like? Is it good? Is the question. Is it good? Talk to me, because I'm seriously thinking of picking it up. Seriously thinking about it. If you haven't already, everybody, go ahead and smash that like button down below. Just typing some stuff here. Sorry, miss it. Sorry, no, I haven't got Nightbot up at the moment. My specs are down in the description, by the way. If you're wondering what my specs are, down. I haven't got the description on here. Let's have a look. You go to show. Oh no, they're not. They haven't come across. This happens every time. RTX 3080, Intel i7 10700, Z490 motherboard, and 32 gig of RAM. That's it. Off the top of my head, there or thereabouts. The aircraft is the Cessna Longitude, Cessna Citation Longitude, by the way. So there goes my specs too, by the way, just yelled them out. We're at Cleveland, Ohio. Ohio. Got there in the end. How you going, Jim? Good to see you. Here we go. That's Farewell Spit right here. You can sort of see it coming out. Very thin piece of land. The top end of the South Island. If you look at the map, it's covered. So let's look at the VFR map, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. See it right there? This piece of land right here, very thin. It's called Farewell Spit. Top of the South Island in New Zealand. Colorado, America. Colorado. Good for batters up there. Baseball batters, that is. High altitude. What plane? Yeah, I've talked about that. Chris says I'm from Kansas. There we go. Nice. Missouri, America. Get in there. A little bit further south there. Ridgecrest, California. So west coast of the US right here. Kansas City, another one. Royals are from there. Delaware. Right in the Atlantic coast. There we go. Love it. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 is the game. Even says it in the in the description. There we go. Someone just said it. Steve, thank you. How often do folks learn to fly via flight sim and get their real pilot's license? I think what happens is that for some people, flight sim is what gets them interested in aviation, and then they might go and fly on the back of that. I was a combination of both. I used to go to a lot of, I used to do recruitment back a long time ago, and we always seemed to be right across the road from the flight school, or across the stalls from a flight school, and so I used to jump on their simulator and have a go, and that got me interested in, and that's where I eventually got my PPL, which I'm not current or anything now. So that's what got me into it, and then since then I play a lot of flights, and because it's, you know, flying in real life is very expensive unless you do it for a living. Even then it can be expensive to get up enough hours up. So yeah, a combination of both. It certainly gets people interested in it. It's a really good training tool to a certain degree. It does, like if you're a new pilot, it can teach you a few bad habits, like looking at your instruments too much, which is something you don't do a lot of when you're flying like a Cessna 152, for example. And that's the one thing the sim doesn't do unless you've got a proper, fully hydraulic rig. The big things you don't get is the peripheral vision for a start, which I think, you know, VR will give you, but also the sensations, because you get your movement, you've got the feel of the plane as a big part of it. You can feel yourself dip, you can feel your balance and stuff like that. Well, then again though, in IMC conditions, your body could be telling you one thing and the aircraft's doing something completely different. So that's where instruments come into play. But yeah, it's relatively realistic, and with the amount of peripherals now that are available, it certainly adds that immersion for sure. So it's definitely a fantastic thing to do. Totally recommend it. PS5. How often do folks learn? Oh yeah, did that. Philadelphia suburb says hello, Lebest, how you going? Reverb is excellent for clarity. Okay, good to know. But has smallish field of view, but for sims it's the best in my opinion. Okay, nice. Looking at it. Aaron, how you going, Aaron? Welcome back, Illinois. Beautiful. Yeah, Xbox is when it may be. Not here, it's not coming to PlayStation because it's a Microsoft game. Nothing given it at this time, yeah, exactly, yeah. Alright, we're just about to hit the South Island here. Let's check our endurance, everybody. Is it 9 minutes different? The wind has dropped by 3 knots, so our endurance must have improved, surely. Oh, it has. It's now 11 minutes different. Come, wind drop away. I should have checked that, everybody. So, we might actually get in with the half an hour by the time we get down there. We might have a half an hour spare fuel. I doubt it at this point. Hopefully sooner or later on the Xbox. That's why I camped in GameStop parking lot to get one of 10 in all. Get 1 of 10 in all of Delaware. Okay. Oh wow, is that all? Oh, the Xbox. Oh, the new Xbox you're talking about. Right. Okay. Wow. Only 10. Wow. Okay, that's not many. Let me get that point. Yeah, sorry if I leave the mouse up. That's annoying. I know. Head stomps up there ahead of us. We're at 32,000 feet. Who else have we got around us at the moment? Chase is over there. I don't think he's with us. He's at 67 feet. Beautiful day up this high, isn't it? Nice. That is dedication. There is no doubt, Steve. For Tyler. get into the camp and out. That's what you used to have to do to get a, that's what would have happened with Flight Sim when it came out in the box back in the day. You can get it at CDs, and that's what you used to have to do. Well, before that too, the discs, the 3.5-inch discs even, and then 5 1/4s back, if you're talking way back. Not anymore, you can just download it. Probably would be, for some people, a lot faster just to camp out, depending on the internet speed and stuff. Okay, it's looking good so far, everybody. RSN, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, good to see you. We're just cruising along here, 32,000 feet. Now out of Invercargill, about halfway through the flight at this point. All looking good. Oh, that's your head. Okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Ah, I wondered who. Beautiful. Good. So check out some of the scenery down here, everybody. Farewell Spit, very, very thin piece of land, as you can see. Looking awesome though. That's right across the top of the South Island right there. We're going to have Picton and Nelson in the distance. The Marlborough Sounds are over there too. A picturesque sort of little boat trip through there when you catch the ferry from our capital Wellington, which is over there at the bottom of the North Island, and across to here. Actually, it's a little bit further over there, over to Picton here in the South Island. That's how you get between the two islands. You take a ferry, or you can fly, but that's the way if you've got if you're driving, for example. It's just like I don't think it's a reef. No, it's just like a very thin piece of land. It's called. Oh, sorry, I was mentioning it before. Yeah. So let me just. That there is called Farewell Spit, and it's juts out the top of the South Island here. And that's exactly what it looks like. I've modelled it very well. Well, it is a live satellite picture, or not a live picture, but a satellite picture, so it should be accurate. So yeah, it's just as you can see, it's got foliage and a beach running up there. I've never been there myself, but yeah, no, it's not a reef. It's connected to the mainland, as you can see down there. It's all connected up, and so yeah, right at the top of it's called Farewell Spit. As we're about to hit the Southern Alps, so it should be a nice looking flight down through here, that's for sure. This is the Cessna Citation longitude there, RSN. All good, mate. How you doing? Good to see you. Basics says, am I totally wrong? Are you actually really slow right now? 330 knots ground speed seems a bit slow for this plane. Well, here we go. Well, what do you mean? I'm real fast. Look, I'm passing head stomp. The problem we have right now is we've got 128 knot headwind. It is reducing down slightly, but yeah, a massive headwind at the moment that we're dealing with. This aircraft is not accurate, by the way, so there will be some inaccuracies in the aircraft no matter what. But yeah, it's got a massive headwind at the moment. So we're doing, see, as you can see, we're right on the barber pole. We're at actually at max 77, as you can see up there. So that's about the best we can do. We're going as fast as we can, basically, at the moment. But just, yep, massive headwind's the issue. Mr. Magma, hello, mate. How you doing? Voit hers, ever since the US update, my game keeps crashing. Yeah, a lot of people have had that. It's a nightmare, eh? Yeah, I did not think. Yeah, that's definitely a thing at the moment for me. I should have really set it to. Next time I will do that. I don't know if you can disable winds aloft. I can't do it mid-flight, or else OnAir will. If I change the weather, OnAir is going to. It's not going to love it at all. There goes OnAir, by the way, everybody. We did get a penalty right up here. I completely forgot to turn the landing lights on. But yeah, if I change the weather, OnAir is going to throw me a penalty, so I'm not going to do that. I slow for you. Oh, thanks, mate. Appreciate it. So here we go here. Starting to get in some really nice looking country through here. pretty treacherous flying down there when you're at lower levels, but up here we're pretty good. So Picton, oh, where are we down here? Is that Picton down? No, we're over there. It's Picton's way over there. I was having a shot. So, very nice part of the country up here. Valleys with all the farms up through the side the mountain ranges, and up this part of the country has some of the highest sunlight hours in New Zealand, in fact. Very nice weather. Very nice. Okay, buddy, I'm just going to take a quick toilet break, so you keep yourself entertained, everybody, just in the short term. Someone take over the chat and entertain people for 5 minutes. I'll take a quick comfort break. I'll be back soon. Oh, this is starting to wobble all over the place. What's happening here? Oh, we're starting to get into... What I might actually do then is... Let's just put that at 281, just to avoid that hitting. Oh man, we are getting that... we are getting the chop off the top of those mountains, clearly. How are we looking for headwind, though? Is it changing? No. Whoa. Passengers are not going to be comfortable, so just slowed it down just a touch so I don't... Otherwise they're bouncing. Actually, hold on, can I... Oh, I can't. Yes. I want to just up it by maybe 2 or 3. There we go. 284. Hopefully that will be enough. Man, we are bouncing. I like this headwind to go. It's down to 123 though, the headwind. Let's have a look at our fuel versus our endurance. Endurance is 112 and it's 111 because we slowed down. We might be okay not to get a penalty. I think it's got to go for 2 minutes in overspeed, doesn't it? And because it's bouncing, oh, what do I do? Let's increase it, otherwise it might be an issue for fuel. I think we're going to be fine with fuel anyway. Let's put it up to say 287. There we go. Let's just go with that. Let's just hope the wind dies down. I mean, yeah. I could have flown at a higher altitude, really. Okay, anyway, I'm back soon, everybody. What's up, everybody? I'm back, and it looks like we're bouncing around still. It's assess the citation longitude. And it's some pretty nice scenery. And we are bouncing like anything. How we're looking back on our thing here. 106. Endurance is 126 now, everybody. Alright, we're looking good. Assess the longitude. Maybe I should just put a note on here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and go add. Let's go text. Let's go aircraft. And we will go like this. I'm going to go okay, and I'm going to go Cessna citation longitude. Okay, boom. Oh, here it is up here. How about that? What I might do though is just amend that a bit. Let's just amend this a bit. Okay, so let's go outline. Boom. Boom. I think that font size isn't right, is it? So it looks a bit blurry. Okay, so set font. Let's make the font size say 48. Okay. Okay. Like this, and then we go like that, and then we go like that. What do you reckon, everybody? There you go. It saves the question being asked every 5 minutes. Whoa. Boom. There you go. Easy as that, everybody. We dealt with it. We dealt with the issue. Okay, what's everyone saying? The bath bags are full. Yeah, let's just go back a bit here. Well, we are loving the scenery, so that's good. Scary ride, yes. Look at it. Oh, man, it's all over the place. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you can easily drop them into the folder for sure. Yeah. Mega delivery. Yeah, I've got that one. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I think they were just joking, mate. Yeah, this aircraft is not very realistic to real life. There's been a lot of commentary around that, from what I can see. But anyway, this is a very, very nice. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I knew you were just having fun, Charlie. No problem at all. There's no problem at all. Relax, everybody. Goes head stomps over there now. As we fly over the Southern Alps. What's that wind doing? The wind must have changed. That's why it changed so significantly, did it? No, it's a 118. Yeah, it's going down. It's certainly getting lower and lower. That's for sure. It's dropped by 15 knots, which helps us big time. All good in the hood. Oh, okay. What else has been going on here? Did I miss anyone? No, I've got Chris here on the sub. What's happening in the world? Not much by the looks of it. Should really have the plane, the type of aircraft should have that. Should have that in there. I wonder if I can actually. Yeah, I'll probably do need to update my my overlay. Actually, it's fine. It does the basics, but might be good to include the aircraft potentially. I mean, where it's not obvious. I mean, this aircraft for some may not be obvious, which it isn't, because it does look like a generic type of sort of private jet type scenario. Go Niners, Robbie. They're not going awesome this year, that's for sure. But anyway, it is what it is. Used to that for the last few years. This really is a really nice flight, this one. If not a very bumpy one. It doesn't get this bumpy when you fly, like very rarely. Well, the amount of times I've flown over here at least, it very rarely gets this bump, well, as bumpy as it was back there. It gets a little bit bumpy, but not to this degree, that's for sure. It's a beautiful picture right there. Flight Sim is amazing to have the ability to cause real life conditions. Yeah, it's great. It really is. I can hear the wind whistling over the top of the aircraft. Or something's happening outside. One of the two. One of the two. Nice. Dr. Stevie, how you doing? Just started using OnAir myself. Let me get onto here. Just started using OnAir myself. Nice scenery on this flight. Yeah, mate. It's good. Hey, good to see. Basic Plan says, Dan, the view is awesome. Yeah, it is. Definitely, mate. Flight Sim is amazing. Oh, yeah, we've talked about that. Oh, Mr. Magma coming in with the $4.99. The day is awesome, mate. Thank you so much. We should get a notification coming in there very soon. I've beat you to it, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. I've actually got to put up my... oh. Is that it coming? I can hear it in the background? No, that's the aircraft. Thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate that. I need to update my alerts are there, but I know why. Because I'm hiding them. Oh, Mace, wrong one. Webcam group. There we go. Boom. Mr. Magma, there it is. A beer up to you, $4.99. Thank you, mate. That's really generous. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. There you go. Your name's on there now. I have my webcam covering it. What an absolute idiot I was. But yeah, OnAir is it's really good. Good fun. A lot of fun. Whoa. Just kick my rudder pedals. And you know, particularly I've been really enjoying doing the low and slow flying with Microsoft Flight Simulator. It does a really good job at that. Haven't really been flying jets too much. This weather's starting to develop a little bit here. But the day is good, Mr. Magma. To answer your question, I don't know if I actually answered it. The day is absolutely brilliant, actually. Started off well with the NeoFly flight this morning, the group flight. $1,250 raised by Neo Lord and everyone who donated to the World Food Organization. So we had a real fun flight there this morning. And then I thought this afternoon I need to get into some jets. I should have been using my throttle quadrant actually. You can see it over in the background here. But it's designed for the Airbus. I haven't really used it yet. But, well, Paddy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. All these little sort of farming communities we're flying over down below here, in between the valleys. The cloud layer is starting to thicken up a little bit. Not surprising over the top of some of these mountains here. But yeah, that's a beautiful view, I tell you. Really fantastic. Let me just get some altitude here. And we get more of the scenery in. How about that? There we go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But thanks again, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me here today. I'm really good, thanks, Betty. I'm excellent, in fact. The passengers aren't feeling all that good with all this turbulence. How are we looking? We're down to 112 now, so it's dropped by another 5 knots there or thereabouts. Oh, it's gone back to 115. So endurance is an hour 10, and we've got 55. Great. Okay, so we're starting to put a nice gap in between our endurance and our estimated time of arrival. Flying down the sort of right down the middle of the South Island at the moment, basically, of New Zealand. For those of you who are unfamiliar with it, let me just throw it up here. We're sort of a little bit down the west coast at the moment. But what we'll do is we'll come through here, so just some... so that's the top of the South Island. Here goes the Farewell Spit, which we flew over. As we come down through the middle of the country here, we're starting to get some pretty large mountains in here, including Mount Cook, the highest peak in New Zealand. This is Christchurch over in this area here. Right here is Christchurch, the second largest city in New Zealand. And as we come down through, this is Queenstown, right in here, township of Queenstown, Lake Wakatipu. And so we'll be flying just to the east of Queenstown, right through here. This is Dunedin, the 5th or 6th largest city in New Zealand. Then down to Invercargill down the bottom here. This is Stewart Island. So we've still got a little bit to run here. Once I start getting in this sort of area here, sort of adjacent to Queenstown, that's where I'll start to descend, and I'll just do a bit of a manual calculation and just do a bit of a guesstimate on when to do that. That cloud is really starting to build up, by the way. We're getting a little bit of pixelation in cloud, but it still looks pretty sweet. Yeah, really starting to get a build up there. It was looking good, and then it's just sort of started to develop as we've flown, which is kind of cool. I like it. Let's just check that wind again. Yeah, it's around that 113. It's good. So if it stays there, we're going to be fine. With this weird fuel efficiency on this aircraft. Definitely quite different than the real thing, apparently. I'm not an expert, but that's what people who do know this aircraft say. If you haven't already, by the way, I'll repeat it again. Smash the like button down below. What have we got? We've got 38 likes so far. We've got 74 people on board at the moment. Hope you do enjoy the stream. Just a bit of a cruisy Sunday afternoon stream for me. 5 o'clock here in New Zealand, 5 PM Sunday. So, all looking good. Yeah, that cloud is really starting to come in. Juan, how you doing? It's up the top. The NZNV is Invercargill, at the bottom of the South Island here in New Zealand. Injury-ridden season. I missed that, Robert. Yes, you're dead right. Yeah, not good. You can kind of see how the cloud breaks up through the valleys here above the river. There's probably no coincidence in that, I would imagine. Beautiful, look at that. That looks really tremendous. Thomas says 10 PM here in Iowa. Yes, yes. Nice. Central part of the States. Beautiful. Am I a pilot? Wannabe pilot. I did my PPL a few years ago, so I have flown in real life, but not as a commercial pilot or anything like that, no. Unfortunately. So sim is where it's at for me now. That's where I get my fix, and it's a lot cheaper than, well, then again, all these toys I bought recently. But it's not that cheap, but yeah, usually it's a lot cheaper than flying the real thing. Well, it definitely is, because, you know, even to fly a Cessna 172 over here, you're probably forking out somewhere between $250 and $300 for the rental, for the somewhere there or thereabouts. But I've been flying something for quite a while, since 2000 there or thereabouts. When is arrival? 282 nautical miles away. If we jump in here, I can tell you approximate time. We're 50 minutes away. 50 minutes away from arrival. Oh, we're jumping. Oh, we've got some turbulence here, everybody. Put your seatbelts on. Ah, nice, same. Oh, cool. Nice, yeah. Got those low-level clouds building up. Yeah, they need to do something about this. Oops, that's my... I don't know if that comes up on the screen, but that was my razor sensitivity. But these are really quite highly pixelated. They need to do something about these. They're fine if you don't look too closely. They're fine. Ah, Barry, hi from Perth, my hometown, NZHK. Love my vids. Awesome. Hey, thanks, Barry. NZHK Haikutika, I assume, is it? I assume so. Perth, love it. Yeah, I've been over a few times in the last couple of years. Head office is in Perth, so really nice spot. Time difference is a killer, though. Absolute killer, but I love it. No worries, one. Type our name change work, Tyler? Ah, right. I wonder too. Get back on this side of the aircraft, everybody. Beautiful. This looks so realistic, I reckon, this view here with the reflections coming off the fuselage. Got the shadows. Okay. Oh, cool. They can, okay, yeah, they can give me a... They can give me some guidance on when to descend, so that's kind of cool. I don't know how accurate they'll be. First time using ATC properly, to be honest. This type of ATC. I will do a VATSIM flight at some stage. Just need to sort that out. Mr. Magman's going to see me near the destination. Cool, sounds good. I'll see you there too. I'll see you there. A little bit of snow on these mountains. This is probably pretty much what they'll look like at the moment, in fact. Just with the snow on the tips, with sort of coming into the warmer months here in New Zealand. Wow, that looks amazing. Unbelievable. Thomas, what aspects of the game do you think need improvement? The autopilot can cause a lot of issues. So that's a bit of a nightmare. Marvin with the subscription. If you're watching, thank you. Appreciate it. Costs nothing at all except a little bit of self-respect to subscribe. Oh, I can see why we can see this. I've got my foot on the pedal. I was rocking it. Yeah, the autopilot definitely. I think some of the particularly after flying this aircraft, there's definitely some aspects in terms of the specs that are out of whack. So this here has only got a range in flight sim of 700, and it should be around 3,500. So that's an issue. Obviously, like a lot of the stuff that I would like to see is going to be fixed by third-party developers. For example, more aircraft that have a lot more systems and that sort of stuff in them. So not necessarily study level, but like more complex aircraft. So and that's what the fly-by-wire guys have done. They've done a really fantastic job. But look, they've thrown default aircraft out there, and that's fine. To be honest, now that my controls have been fixed, a lot of the issues, the major issues I had with the game, have sort of. I'm not that worried about the other stuff. But the autopilot definitely is an issue. It's sort of it can cause some major issues when it disengages. It can get you, it can stall you and a few other things. So that's probably the main one. But there's a whole lot of little stuff I can't even think of. Nothing major now. But once a third party bring the more complex aircraft into the game, this will be definitely a lot better, for sure. And we're already seeing that coming through already. Clouds, yes. Basic stability, oh yeah, the clouds, yes, definitely want to fix that. Yeah, the pixelation, that's definitely. Basic stability, time warping, need improvement, yes, definitely. And it should also show how many times it is. Like, how in FSX it said you're 8 times the speed or 4 times or whatever. I don't do time acceleration very much at all. But when you do it, whoa, look at that. Whew. Yeah. Oh, there we go. You've said exactly that. Yeah, exactly the time. A visible indication, yeah. stability. Yeah, it does. It sort of goes like this. But yeah, apart from that, it's just a lot of little things, really. Nothing I can think of off the top of my head right now. The controls were my biggest bugbear because I really was not enjoying it at all. But then I realised it was a conflict of controllers, and yeah, it's all good. It'd be kind of good if some of the controllers had a bit more default compatibility. Like, for example, the Airbus throttle quadrant. That's not plug and play at all. You've got to do a lot of... I've got to do a lot of sort of settings changes just to get the... you know, the flex set and toga and all that sort of stuff, get it on the right settings, and it's still not 100% correct. So they'll be quite good if you could plug and play those. It's not really Flight Sim's fault in a way. How much longer? Probably about 45 minutes, there or thereabouts. Yeah, the livery's awesome. I can tell you how far, in fact. We've got 43 minutes. There you go. It wasn't far off. Let's adjust our... There we go. Getting a bit rocky down there. But yeah, so... Yeah, not all the buttons work. Yeah, but that's just because they've done very basic level aircraft. I mean, there's a few things like this aircraft here is when you put it into idle, it gives you a landing gear warning. So they've attached it to say if aircraft is idle, landing gear needs to be down. You could be going 220 knots and you're just pulling it back to descend or whatever, pulling back your throttle back to descend. So that's annoying, I can tell you that. Smoking Joe, how you doing? Crashed after an hour and a half flight thanks to disengaging AP. Yeah, that autopilot's definitely a big one. The turbulence is crazy. Yeah, definitely. Charlie says you agreed. Also, ADC needs a lot of improvement. ADC is always an issue. You just can't rely on in-game ATC as the end answer. With you know, no flight sims managed to really nail it. It's better to use VATSIM or something similar if you want realistic ATC. They just never. It's just, I think it's just too hard for them. This is looking pretty sweet through here, everybody. What else? All sorts of first wheel problems. As soon as you connect second joystick, that second joystick has no controls mapped to it, not even steering axis. Mine had everything mapped to it, and that was a problem. And kept trying to priority of which controller was taking priority at any given time was the issue. And that's why when I did my porpoising, because my honeycomb, I'd pull back, and then my Xbox controller had the yoke at neutral, so I pull back on the on my honeycomb, and then my Xbox controller will pull it back down. Now I pull back on the honeycomb, and pull it back down. Once I disengaged or unmapped all the buttons on my Xbox controller, it was fine. Now it just controls cameras, which is exactly what I wanted to do. But yeah, there's a lot of finicky little stuff. Stuff like every time they update the game, something breaks. That's annoying. But yeah, on the whole, it's it's fine. The more complex aircraft by third-party developers, that will fix a lot of issues. Thorgrim can't make it today, but next stream, yeah, definitely, yeah, sounds good. Thorgrim, later, no worries. North Europe server, yes, North Europe server. Yeah, for the stuff that I like doing, which is low and slow general aviation, this game's awesome for that, because you're looking at you're looking for the awesome graphics and stuff like that. That's exactly what it does. Rossianti, hello from Indonesian. How you going? Good to see you. Big brain chat helped him. Yes, exactly. I really enjoy your videos. Thanks, Thomas. Very well made and well thought out. You seem very sharp. Keep up the great work. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't script anything. So, but they are well thought out. I don't know about that actually. I don't know if they're well thought out. They are thought out though. But no, I don't script. I might put a couple of bullet points down, but what I find is that it comes across maybe a little bit more natural, hopefully, that I just basically think about what I want to say and then I just bang, put it out there. So yeah, that may or may not be a good thing, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. It's been a lot of fun making flight sim videos, that's for sure. Is the landing going to have any winds? Yeah, the winds when we departed were 266. So on a coming from 266, so a westerly wind. But they'll let us know once we get down there. So 38, and we've got an hour and 3 endurance. Yes, okay, we are going to probably be okay. We are probably going to be okay, everybody. But overall I'm very surprised how mod friendly. Yeah, definitely. It's so easy. Like build stuff with Arduinos, have autopilot panel with buttons. Sorry, I'm not sure what Arduinos is. Build stuff with. Oh, we've got an explosion coming on here. We have got Angel Ramos, $5. Thank you so much, mate. I appreciate it. Saying keep it up. Awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Really generous. Thank you. Thank you for watching and for the support. Back to Arduinos, to have an autopilot panel with buttons in front of me, and even the rotary encoders are supported right away. Yeah, it's right. In terms of developing mods, okay, yeah, cool. Well, certainly putting them into the game is really easy too. Thanks again, Angel. Appreciate it. Mr. Music Man said, on the scale of 1 to 10, how hard was the PPL? It's not. It's actually. I'll come back to you. It's not. It's. It's not. It's because it sort of progresses through a sort of. You start very basic and progress through as you get more and more confident, and so they put you through at your own pace. So it's definitely challenging. Certain aspects of it are really challenging. Okay, I'll do that. Sorry, we'll just. That's good. Yeah, so it sort of progresses you through. I mean, depends. If you like, for example, written exams. I've always been pretty decent at written exams, so they weren't a problem at all. So that didn't present much of an issue, but the actual flying itself, different parts were more challenging than others. The low flying is quite a challenge. Wing drop stalls in the Cessna 152 is a bit scary when you first do them, that's for sure, because it's really violent. It pulls you big time and you're suddenly looking at the ground, but once you know how to get out of it, it's fine. So because you sort of progress through, a basic level, and they really, they sort of baby you and support you, and then you get more and more confident and better. They keep you at your own pace. So if you are really progressed, they'll progress you more, quickly onto your solo and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know. It felt pretty good actually. I didn't think it was like, some parts were difficult, but not majorly difficult. I did my solo down here in Queenstown actually, from Dunedin to Queenstown. So in a Cessna 152. So that was solo cross country, that is. And so that was an awesome place to do a solo because it's very challenging. So very, when you get over the top of those mountains, you get quite a bit of turbulence and thrown around. You've got a very tight turning circle in there on the cross runway at Queenstown. So it was really good to be able to do that sort of stuff, because when you go to different parts of you're somewhere else that's a bit more basic, you've got that confidence you can easily do it. So yeah, no, it's cool. I really enjoyed it, that's for sure. Yeah, on scale to 1 to 10, how hard was it? I don't know. I don't know. It wasn't like different parts with different schools. I can't really give it a score. Thorgrim said I crashed the game and Neofly, and for some reason I thought the crash plane, so now I crash your plane and I only have the Cessna. Oh no. No mate, just go into the database and add back in the planes that you had. Do you not have insurance on it? Beautiful part of the country right here. Sorry, shoot. Did I miss it? North Europe. Yes, yeah. North Europe is the server. Juan said, when is the descent? We've still got 202 nautical miles, so it won't be until probably 100 nautical miles out. Somewhere around there we'll start to descend, I'll say. I thought I was going to get on here. OnAir's good too. Both of them are good. Cookman says, I'm thinking of starting the fun Neofly playthrough. Start at an airport near the border between Norway and Russia, and then just follow the coastline doing flights. Nice. Yeah, cool. That's what you can do. It's really flexible. Head west around Europe. Yeah, nice. That would be real good. Basic says it's an electronic system that you can solder buttons to and program it to look, right, like a joystick on the computer. Gives me all the freedom to 3D print. Beautiful. Hardware controls yourself. Oh, cool. That's really awesome. Basic. Captain Cross Country says, hey Kiwi, how are the turbines treating you? They're not too bad, mate. It's quite a bumpy flight, it'll be fair to say. But so far so good. As we come up to a really nice part of the country here, everybody. Mount Cook. This is the Mount Cook area, because I recognise these little tributaries right here that flow into the lakes. I think there might be Mount Cook over there, I think. I'm not too sure. Don't hold me to that. have a look on our VFR map. Where's NZMC? Oh, hold on. Alright, I know Glen Tanner's there, TL. Where's NZMC? Up here somewhere? I don't know. Where's Christchurch there? No, I might have overflown a bit here. Well, might make you dizzy, everybody. Oh, there it is up there. Where are we? Oh, we're there. Ah, it was. There we go. MZMC. That's right in here. Yep, we're right aligner. I did get it right. Wow, that's one thing in a row. I'm on a roll. Yeah, just over there, Mount Cook Airports. I think it's Mount Cook there. Pretty sure. The highest peak in New Zealand. Anyway, you learn something new every day. What's your favourite aircraft? Hold on, I'll just come back. Yeah, Captain Cross Country, been there. Thorgan says I didn't even know that. Thanks. Yeah, no, go in there. You can easily put it back in. Put all your stuff back in that you lose. And take insurance. What's my favourite aircraft? So let's break it into two. You've got the jets, and then you've got general aviation. General aviation, it would have to be Cessna 152, because that's what I did my training in. I'm going to say that. So that's probably my favourite. In terms of jets, I would say probably the A319, the Tollus A319, from a flight sim point of view, has been awesome. But we'll see what this thing can throw up in terms of flight sim 2020. But yeah, something like that. I like those. They're cool. I don't mind jumping in the big planes though, like the 747, they're cool. But don't do a lot of it. This is a really nice part of the world right here, everybody. If you haven't flown in here, in flight sim, you should. It is nice. Let's grab a screenie right there. Excuse me. Robbie said it's like you're flying a paper aeroplane. The aircraft weight is not taken into account when you hit by gusts or thermals. Way too aggressive. Yeah, it is a little bit, definitely. Do you have the honeycomb throttle? No, I don't have it. It hasn't arrived in New Zealand yet. But when it does, I'll be getting it. I've got it on pre-order. Would have been good if they had just sent it to me, but they didn't. Do you have the honeycomb? Oh, I've said that. Krypton says I have my Stream Deck set up with all the buttons mapped for doing autopilot. Yeah, nice. That's a good idea, actually. Maybe I should get one of those. Basically, that's a great idea. Well, there we go. Why did I not think about that? Reconfiguring my Stream Deck right away. Stream Deck. It's a good idea. Well, I mean, once you get the throttle quadrant, it's got a lot of the stuff you use anyway. For those of you that have that, the honeycomb throttle quadrant. The BFO map is so lacking, yeah. Wish it was connected to the Sky Vector. Yeah, definitely. It would be way better, yeah. It would definitely be way better. Mr. Music Man says, nice. No, overstressed due to turbulence. Oh no! Oh no. Hope you don't encounter a downdraft when you try to land. Yeah, same. Hope I don't either. Look at that, everybody. Beautiful. Beautiful. Krypton says, Base Planet, check out Flight Tracker Stream Deck plugin. There we go. Go check that out. Well, that was good of me to put the plane name, the aircraft name into the chat. I haven't been asked since. What's your longest flight? Oh, I missed that. My longest flight. In this, I've hardly done any long flights in this. This will probably be the longest flight I've done in Flight Sim 2020. But in FSX, etc., I've done some pretty long ones. I've done Auckland to San Francisco. So it's like a 12-hour flight. It's probably 12 or 13 hours. I might have done right back in the day, done like 14 or 15-hour flight. But that's where I would have gone to bed and come back the next day, sort of thing. Yeah, but usually around 11, 12 hours is the longest. And I don't sit in front of the computer for the whole time usually if it's that long, if it's a flight that long. But yeah, something like that. Generally don't do those. It's like if I'm in the jet, it's like Auckland to Wellington, 45 minutes, or across to Australia, 3.5 hours, something like that. Do I fly in VATSIM? I do, but I haven't for ages, and I definitely will. I definitely will. I'll get into it. I definitely get into it because yeah, that's definitely, if you want ATC, that's the best. You know, those are the best options. Look at that blue looking. That's the entrance that you fly into. The Mount Cook Airport's just over here, just over in this area here. I did a video actually flying from Christchurch in FS economy, flying from Christchurch into Mount Cook. Oh, is it over there? I'm pretty sure it's up from there into there, or is it the next one? No, it's definitely that one there. Or is it? Is it the next one? Maybe it's the next one. I can't remember. Anyway, it's a fantastic looking part of the world, that's for sure. There we go. Beautiful. You have Stream Deck with custom views. Nice. Yeah, that's actually a good idea, actually. I need to get a Stream Deck. Anyway, maybe I should get one of those. It's a good idea. How many hours? I've got 200 hours in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. In FSX I probably have about 10,000, I think, somewhere around there. It's been around for a long time though. But in Flight Sim 2020 I've done very few jet flights where you sort of set it and forget it for a few hours and come back. I've done none of those, so all 200 hours I've been sitting in the seat. So it's a decent amount. It's not out of control, but it's decent. Yeah, I did back in the day. Actually, went right up in VATSIM. Did like they used to have a rating system through LARTCC or the LA Centre, and they did quite an advanced ratings course. I've forgotten what it was called. Anyway, we did that right up to like, I think they used to have like I think it started at P and then you went into I think I went up to I-17 or something like that, but I did all those way back in the day. I've forgotten half of it, basically. Basic says my longest flight was a cooperation with 3 friends to fly around the world as fast as possible. The 747 did it with 5 stops, but I think we could make it with 4 next time. Master Chief photo test. Nope. What's the biggest plane you're flying? A380 would be the biggest in FSX. Just checked out Mount Cook, 12,000 feet. That's nothing. We have 58 peaks here in Colorado that are over 14k. I've hiked a few of them. There you go, yeah. Well, this is New Zealand. We're very small. It used to be higher than 12,000 feet. It lost like, I can't remember the amount, but it was like 50 metres or 100 metres. So it's like 300 feet of the top of it collapsed off about 15 years ago, or 20 years ago. Robbie says you can always use it. This is Stream Deck to map buttons too. Landing gear, lights, flaps. Nice. Yeah, once I get the honeycomb throttle, that's got all that on there, but in the meantime, that's good. But for views particularly, I reckon it's good. Definitely be good. Now, I don't know where we're going to put, when this throttle quadrant comes, I'm not going to have much room on my desk. It's going to take up quite a bit. Maybe I'll put it over there. Got our farming crop type circle things down there, not actual crop circles, it's just where the sprinkler system's obviously going round and round. Over to the east coast of the South Island there. We've got Steve there behind us, not too far, at 35,000 feet. But yeah, very, very nice. Very nice. There we go. When are you starting the descent? Don't know. ATC are going to tell me. It'll be probably around 100 nautical miles out, maybe earlier, maybe later. I'll see if ATC can get it right first, and then I might ignore them. Depends. But generally, for a flight like this, descending 32,000 feet, ALG335, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. If you're watching, you might be watching one of my videos on my channel. But yeah, so I think we're 32,000 feet. It's around about 100 nautical miles out. It's probably the right time to descend, there or thereabouts. But we'll let the ATC deal with it in the meantime, and we'll see what they do with me. Krypton says the thing to keep in mind when looking at Stream Decks is you don't necessarily need the XL one. Mine has 15 buttons, and you can nest buttons. Yes, that's right, you can too. Yeah, that's good. And then easily browse. Yeah, nice. I need a bigger desk. Yeah, actually I've got a really big desk that comes along here and then goes, you can't see it, so it goes. I've got my work desk over to the left there, and then my gaming stuff right over here. I've just got a lot of stuff. So that's sort of like down over here. It's quite a bit. It must be about, I'd say from one end to the other is about 3.5 meters. So what's that? 3.5 meters. It's about 10 feet wide, I think. And then I'm talking feet for those of you over in the US, and there's 6 feet is the sort of the L shape that comes out over here, something like that. So like 3.5 meters, 3.5 meters by 1.5 meters, something like that. Something like that. Nice, that cloud disappeared too. That was cool. It was cool how we went across there, had a lot of cloud, then it sort of disappeared. Love that. Let's have a look at our endurance. I think it's going to be looking pretty sweet now. 22 metres. Won't be. It'll be slightly more than 22 because we've still got to descend and stuff. But endurance is 20. Yeah, way more now. But on the descent, obviously, we'll be saving a bit of fuel. Do I swear family friendly? No, I don't swear very often at all on stream. I keep it family friendly if I can. Sometimes I used to almost swear when my controls weren't working, I can tell you that. But no, on stream I generally don't. I need a bigger desk. Yeah, Captain Cross Country says Vatsum redid all their ratings. They go from P1, P2, P3, P4. Oh, right, similar to the real world, like real 7. Okay, nice. Oh, that's cool. Check out Vatstar. Okay. Oh, ALG, you're on stream. Nice. Good to see you. Thanks for the sub again. Appreciate it. No, it was supposed to be out on the tour like in a week or so, Robbie, in terms of when the throttles were going to arrive, and then they gave me another one to say that's unlikely to arrive before Christmas, so bummer. Wasim, shut down the engine and do emergency land right now. No, not going to be doing that. Not with my OnAir running, everybody. My answer, yeah, exactly, Krypton. Yes. I tend to keep it pretty, you know, particularly when I've said, like, you just got to be careful around, like, particularly if things get demonetized. This stream's not monetized, as you would have noticed when you came in. You didn't get any ads or anything, because I don't monetize my live streams. I do monetize my videos, but not live streams. But then again, I still just keep it consistent and generally won't. Maybe when I have a few beers and stuff, I do drop the odd bad word and stuff like that, but I tend not to if I can. It's not really the what I'm going for. There's plenty of streams out there that do that sort of stuff, and that's all cool. Anyway, here's our OnAir right here, everybody. As we head down towards, we should really be starting to descend fairly soon as we head down to Invercargill. So we're just waiting for ATC to give us the go ahead. Oh, excuse me. Let's get some water in me. Yeah, mate. I was talking about that earlier, Smoking Joe. Smoking Joe saying I'm gonna want to yell. I want to swear when it starts telling me about the landing gear. And yeah, like I said, the landing gear call out on this aircraft, or notification alert, I should say, is tied to the idle, tied to the throttle being idle. So whether you need the landing gear or not, it's going to tell you need the landing gear as soon as you put the throttle into idle. So just a heads up about that, everybody. Yeah, it is a bummer about the throttles, mate. Yeah, hope it doesn't take too long even without a pre-order. Yeah, it's so annoying. It's just, I think it's just because of COVID and getting containers into the country in a timely manner. So yeah, it's a real pain because I was supposed to have them by now. Would have been cool because then I can go completely with honeycomb because I'm still using my Logitech Extreme 3D, which is all good. I can use obviously my Thrustmaster one, which I haven't used yet. I'll do maybe one of my next flights. I'll do an Airbus flight and fly it properly this time. Throttle at 0.001%. Yeah, maybe I set it. I wonder if you can put a setting in there to stop it doing it. Robbie says, being told December 15th stock arrive on the US. Believe it when I see it, being on pre-order since July. Yeah, that's when I was told ours would be. And then I got an email about 3 days ago saying, hey, just to let you know it's unlikely to be before Christmas. So, not too sure if that's different in Australia or not. Okay, 109 nautical miles. We should be starting to get a ATC notification soon. The Real Pooty, how you going? Love your videos, man. First time on live stream. Awesome. Hey, thanks for joining in. Excuse the background, everybody. Usually I would have my green screen and throw up my picture of a cockpit, but I'm just too lazy on a Sunday afternoon, so you have to look at my messy room. Oh look, you can even see my microphone. Didn't even know it was in shot. Absolute professionalism. But good to see the real Purdy. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for your support. And Gail says a landing gear call out is annoying. Here we go. Okay. Descend and maintain flight level 220. There we go.
Descend and maintain flight level 220 Cessna India Whiskey India.
Right on cue too. Right at 100. I did call it. 220. Critical speed. Let's go for 1800 for a start. Let's see if this thing is not going to overspeed. See this? Waited for it, everybody. We're about to get landing gear call-outs. I can use the speed brake, of course. And that, yeah, using the speed brake actually is not a bad idea, because what I'm doing there is avoiding the throttles going into, actually that is a, man, that's one time I've come up with a good idea. I don't know how realistic it is throwing those spoilers out at this speed. I assume it's all good. I think it's fine. But essentially what that means is that I avoid the throttle going into idle. Yeah, I probably don't even need the speed brake. Let's take it off just. See how far does it go. Does it go right down to idle? 48, 47, 46. Okay. That's all cool. Okay, I think we achieved no stupid call out at this point. I have no idea what Kaban's saying there. Yuri, how you going? Since you're a New Zealand guy, why the Niner shirt? I picked it up when I was in San Fran a little while back. So yeah, they're my NFL team, just for some reason. I don't know what the reason is, but they are. So yeah. That's our very basic story. Daniel says, great stream, thank you. Can you give a shout out to my girlfriend Ashley so I can convince her to buy the game? Ashley, look at this, Ashley. Seriously, you want your man to have the Daniel here. Daniel needs to be able to fly this aircraft. Look at this beautiful scenery. You can sit in here, you can watch him play, you can fly together, you can co-pilot an aircraft. It looks amazing. You can fly over your house, you can check out New Zealand. You can check out any country you like. Daniel needs this in his life. He needs this game. You both need it. It's very important for your relationship. Very, very important. In fact, it could be the difference between, you know, having a fantastic relationship or not. I'm just saying, I'm not sure, but it could be. It could be. I think this is the missing piece for your relationship. Don't take offense to any of that, by the way. Hopefully that helps. In Germany, Basic says the Honeycomb was available like pre-orders, but is sold out deep into the beginning of 2021. Wow. Estimated date of arrival in my case is 15th of February. Here we go. Descent has started one, that's right. Are you using STKP for your speed and altitude? I don't know. Am I? What is STKP? I am just using... Oh look, my barber pole's gone. I'm just winging it, basically. She's not protesting, but she's also asleep. Okay, nice. Okay, how we're looking? 85 nautical miles. Okay, we're cool. At this point, I'm happy with our descent rate. The wind is down to 50 knots now, everybody, so it's all good. Yeah, you have to fill me in. Sim Toolkit Pro. Ah, right. There we go. No, I'm not using that. But I should get it, actually. I've heard good things about it. Now, let me just zoom this in a bit, everybody. We're definitely going to do a visual approach looking at the weather. Oh, maybe. We'll have to see. Anyway, we're... at this stage, we're looking pretty good. Turns out that having lots of people staying inside all the time due to COVID wasn't the best thing for new tech. GPUs, consoles, peripherals, all sold out for months. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, isn't it? Huge demand. Beautiful looking... must be, that's Lake Wakatipu over there, I believe. Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure that's it. Almost certain. Is that the Clutha River going through here? No. It finishes there. That's not it. Where are we? Let's check out the VFR map. That is Lake Wakatipu we're looking at, and that is the Clutha River. It is indeed. Or is it? Hold on. Maybe it's not. No. It doesn't come out down here, Clutha River. Or does it? Hold on. Clutha's not that far down, is it? It's in here. Hold on, what's this? That's one. Oh, there's Clutha River, so up here. I didn't think it was. Oh, it is. Yes, it is the Clutha River. Here we go. A very large volume river, by the way. Okay, let's grab that speed brake. It is on 0. Looking good. Alright, beautiful. I actually just bought the Honeycomb Alpha 2 days ago from the Flight Sim store. Super excited to get it. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, definitely awesome. I'm loving it. Krypton says, but we're okay, Mace. We have our RTX 3080s. It definitely does, mate. Oh, Mace, what are you doing to get? Let's try that again, everybody. We go like this, and then we go acknowledge. 12,000 feet is where we need to be.
Descend and maintain 12,000 feet, Cessna India Whiskey India.
12 vertical speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, hold on, too many there. 18. Hold on, why is it? 1900 will have to do, everybody. Okay, speed is fine at this point. How far away are we? How far away are we, team? 67 nautical miles. Where are we at? 20,000 feet. Yeah, we're okay at this point. We're fine. We can maintain this speed. We'll have to obviously reduce our speed quite a bit once we get a bit closer. Thank you, everybody, once again for joining the stream and for liking the stream. See if likes have gone up over 50. Thank you very much. Yeah, exactly. The RTX 3080s are all good. Yeah, basically, let's face it. We are in chat. We are in chat. All of us in chat, I would say, are nerds and would have stayed inside. Anyways, yeah, that's dead right. I'm hearing you. Finally got that out. I knew what you're saying. The real Pootie says still rocking my 2080 Ti. Nothing wrong with that. In fact, you get very little performance improvement, really, on the RTX 3080 at this point, at least. Yes, but other less nerdy folk bought the tech, Krypton says. Yeah, exactly. Alright, we're starting to descend down here, everybody, as we get a lot closer to Invercargill. It's been a good flight, just 60 nautical miles to go. Oh, I have to stretch out my legs. Let's see if I can land this bloody thing. Do you use OnAir? Are you talking to me? You can't be talking to me, surely. Look at the title of the flight. OnAir live stream. Maybe you missed it, but there you go. Yeah, this is an OnAir flight right here. Boom, gone. I use OnAir for NeoFly. I also use what else are we rocking at the moment? EPS Economy. The other thing, by the way, everybody, is for those of you that haven't been on my Discord and don't know, I've just been given a pre-release copy of Air Hauler 2 for Flight Sim 2020. It's coming out in the next couple of weeks. So I'm going to throw a video up tomorrow or the next day, probably. Just working on it at the moment, just to have a look at it. It's pretty similar to the other versions. It just looks slightly different. It's got an updated UI. So for those of you that are into Air Hauler, it's coming very, very soon. So I'm able to showcase it on the channel. Basic says I want to upgrade to 2070 or 6800, but both cards are basically not available right now. I'll try my luck on the 3060 Ti. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, definitely a nerd. Yeah, mate, I'm hearing you. 3070. Okay, yeah, nice. Thought it was different. Laugh. Yeah, real 30. It's all good, mate. It's all good. Forgive you. How we're looking here, 16,000 feet here, everybody, and we are 52 nautical miles out, so I'm pretty happy with that. No need to really change anything at this point. Where did I download my livery from? Flightsim.to. That's where I pretty much get everything. It's really awesome. I'm so stoked to see this. This is a really nice livery. It's a fictional livery because New Zealand, Air New Zealand doesn't run these aircraft, but yeah. It definitely looks very cool. I have ruined it by putting Kiwi on my identifier there. Ruined the vertical stabilizer, but it's all good. Definitely looking pretty sweet, everybody. A really nice aircraft. I think I'm going to be, once I get below this cloud, I think I'm going to be sweet for a visual approach. I'll just wing it, I'll throw it into manual control and we'll just give it a whirl. Let's just see what the ATC do first though. 47 nautical miles out. Probably should start. Here we go.
You are 40 miles northeast. Climb and maintain 15,000 feet. Expect RNAV runway 22 approach via Mullet transition. Cleared to Mullet.
No. What? Didn't it say tell me 12?
Climb and maintain 15,000 feet. Expect RNAV runway 22 approach via the left transition. Cleared to the left Cessna India Whiskey India.
Okay, runway 22 is fine. I'm cancelling my IFR because these guys are all over the place. They told me 12,000 feet before.
Center, Cessna India Whiskey India would like to cancel IFR.
Because this ATC's all over. It definitely told me 12,000 before. Hey, look, yeah, look.
Cessna India Whiskey India.
Descend and maintain 12. Now it's telling me to climb back up to 15. Negative. That ain't happening, boys. Okay, we're hitting transition, so I'll just grab that right there. How we're looking? 42. So let's just get down to 5,000 feet. Okay, that's fine. We'll get that rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, so let's just take this altitude down to 5,000 feet. And let's just get our speed down to 247. It's good. Oh, here goes our landing gear frickin' thing. This is my trick. I reckon use the speed brake and force the... there we go. Nailed it. Nailed it. Let's throw the speed brake back up. That's a great solution, that one, everybody. Okay, landing light is on. Okay, we'll come soon, okay? Sounds good. We've got cookies waiting after the flight. You be little ripper, everybody. Anyone on chat use OnAir as well, looking for partners? Answer, there we go. Used Air Hauler 2 on P3D, was nice to use from what I remember. Yeah, it is. It's definitely nice. It's good. I really enjoy it. I did a big tutorial series on it for X-Plane, but it's exactly the same for pretty much almost identical for all the different flight sims. What do partners do on OnAir? They just help each other complete their company jobs and stuff like that. AT is messed up. Yes, it's definitely messed up. Smoking, I think the mountains messed up ATC too. Ah, right. I've literally cancelled my IFR multiple times because they keep telling me to change altitude. Yeah, exactly. Not to be lonely, that is very true. Send me an invite or whatever on OnAir. Think you need a call sign. There we go. You got a partner right there. Okay, so we are 34 nautical miles out here, everybody. I just want to get this speed. Oh, hold on, did I flip that? I hate this frickin' thing. No. Let's get it down. No. Just want to knock that speed down a bit, everybody. Just Jeb, how you going, mate? Good to see you. Just on our, we are 31 nautical miles out. We've got plenty of time, actually. Using my speed brake to avoid that landing gear bloody thing. Alright, looking good, everybody. What did I set it to? 214, that's fine. Good to see you, Just Jeb. How on earth can we afford a jet? We're renting it, mate. We're renting it. The payday should be decent. I think it's like a 30 grand payday. It's not amazing, but it's decent. Or it might be a 60 grand or 90 grand payday. I don't know. Still massive wins. Wow, what are my wins, everybody? I know we're 22 knots now. Yeah, it's definitely windy-ish, but not too bad. Let's zoom in. Okay, 6,000. This is cool at this point, so I'm pretty happy with this. 28 to go. We'll go down to 3,000 feet. I'll just reset our barrow. We'll go down to 3,000 feet soon. Once we hit this, I can take my speed brake off. Yep, drug running, exactly. We get a lot of merchandise in here. Excuse me. It's definitely legit. Absolutely legit. Alright. Just over the cloud layer right here, everybody. Now we're looking for time. My watch is telling me to stand up. It can just wait. If we go into the cloud layer here, we will knock it down to about 3,000 feet soon. Just, you can see the hills right there. We do, I would actually want to fly direct to Dunax, actually. Will be nice. So let's fly into there. Flight plan. Dunax, where is it? No, Lale, no. Let's just Lalix. I think it's plugged in. Lale, oh, there it is. Dunax. Direct 2. Activate. There we go. Boom. Is it going? Yeah, it is. Awesome. Okay, that works well for us. There we go. That puts us on a nice little angle there, everybody. Alright, what are we? 22 nautical miles. We are good. We can take our speed brake off now. Alright, sorry, I'm a bit busy here, everybody. I'll answer your conversations. No one's saying anything, so that's fine. Thanks again for joining me, everybody. This is going to be a very interesting landing. How we're looking for endurance. So we can go for another 30, and we've only got 3 to go apparently, so nice. So we're going to end up. So we can, here we go, we can get ourselves down to 3,000 feet. That's going to be nice, and that gives us a nice approach in there. We're just going to visual it in. Oh, looking good. So vertical speed, 1, 2, 3, 4. Woohoo! Sankit Jaruha. Thank you very much for the follow, Sankit. If you're watching, thank you so much. If you're not watching, thank you anyway. Alright. Appreciate it. Thanks for the sub. I think I said follow. I meant sub. Why am I on a big angle like this? Why is the aircraft... Oh no, it's coming back now. Okay. How we're looking for speed is good. 80 nautical miles. Let's get it down to about 200. There or thereabouts is nice. Are we going to get the landing gear thing going? We will soon. No, it's fine. It's not telling me yet. Okay. What time is it in New Zealand? It is approaching 6 PM on Sunday. Just keep doing that barrow. Alright, everybody. We are feeling good here. Let's jump outside and take a look. You little ripper. Farmlands of Southland here in New Zealand. Southland. Mr. Magma says my game thinks you're in A320. Oh, there we go. Lol, listening, not watching sometimes, yeah. Krypton says his showed the same. It's approaching 12 PM on Saturday for me. Oh, nice. So you're what, 6, so you're on the sort of Midwest somewhere, is it? Somewhere like that? I can't never remember where it runs from sometimes. Okay. How are we looking for nose? Are we nose up here? Yeah, a little bit nose up, but we're fine. I'm just wondering whether this thing's going to turn on to finals for me. Another screaming. Get in there, boys. Alright. Brake lever is off. Sorry, speed brake is off. 12 nautical miles out. We start thinking about setting up soon. Beautiful. Eastern USA. Ah, is it 4 hours on the Eastern? It can't be right. Oh, 6. Yeah, sorry. 6, not 4. Sorry, I should have known that. Yeah, 18 hours. Sorry, mate. Yep. I should have known that. You are right. Well, you know you're right because you're there. Had a shocker. It's okay. I'll forgive myself this time. Okay, a little bit of cloud layer here, everybody, but we're good at this point. We are 10 nautical miles out. Once we hit 7, we're pretty much on the final approach there. So we'll start to descend. I'll use autopilot as much as I need to. You do have to sit, Crickland says, you have to sit back and be amazed with the internet sometimes. I am sat at my desk in the US chatting to folks all around the world while watching a Kiwi smuggle trucks out of plane. Yeah, I'm hearing you. Shh, don't tell anybody. Okay, cool, it is turning me on to final, that's great. Happy with that. 9 nautical miles out right here, everybody. What's it telling me here? 8.2, that's cool. Speed is good at this point. We'll start knocking back that speed down to 180 though. No. 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 Okay. Oh, where's the wind coming from? Is that... Am I crabbing in big time, am I? Okay, I need to get on a heading bug here because it's not keeping me. It's flown off towards my my other waypoint there. So let's just get this around. Okay, let's start to descend also. So altitude, let's get the altitude down to say 500. Let's vertical speed it down. 1, 2, 3. Let's go about 800. Oh, sorry, I'm 1,000. Let's go 800. This is a little bit whacked, everybody, but it's okay. We will just wing it. No, I'm way off. I'm way off course. Okay, how we're looking for speed is too fast. Let's get that speed right down now. We're going to go. That's fine. Okay, first notch of flaps in. Come on. Where's that runway? Second knot. Okay, we're going to have to do some... Oh, there it is, down there, the airport. Okay. No, no. No, no. No, no. Yeah, okay. Ah, she's end of stall. Bugger. Okay. We're going to have to do something a bit tricky here, everybody. Oh, I stalled it. What a bummer. What an idiot I am. Okay. We're going to go with it, though. We're going with it. That was a complete muck-up, that was, wasn't it? Come on, trim. 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 This thing's not trimming at all. Autopilot, that's why. Take the autopilot off might help, Mace. Take the autopilot off. Disconnect auto throttle. Here we go. We're just winging it here, boys. This is a bit disgraceful, to be fair to say. Come, trim down, trim down, trim down, trim down. Okay. Okay, we're going to get a stall. This is not going to be a... this is not going to be a very good reputation for us here, boys. Bam, damn, I cocked that up. I'm way too hot now. Okay, we're just going to have to go with it, though.
Landing time log.
Okay, reversers are in. And we got our without 30 minutes of fuel. Wow. That was an absolute shocker in the end. Strobes are off. Let's turn around and park her up. Man, I mucked that up so badly. Oh, let's take it off reversers. What an absolute shock, everybody. Anyway, it is what it is. Hold on. Take it off reversers. Off reversers, please. Why is this stuck in reverse? No. Reversers off. There we go. That's where we want to be. Why was the parking brake on? Did it automatically put that on, did it? Big off, yeah. What a shocker. That was a shocker, everybody. But anyway, we'll take it. Our reputation is going to be shot on this flight. It's not going to be good. But I thought we might get hit with that. Oh, is this a taxiway up here, is it? No, I think the taxiway is actually... Let's have a look here. I think taxiway is... Yeah. The terminal's back there. So let's go back there. Yeah, I thought it... Yeah. No, I should have gone round. But anyway. It's all good. For my first attempt, it wasn't too bad. I mean, I managed to save the landing to a certain degree. He said, not very good. The CEO keeps consuming the cargo. What's Kiwi Air's profits? Not great. But this will help, definitely. I'll still get the money, but the reputation will be bad. You saved it there. Good landing. Yeah, kind of did. Thank you. Had no idea what was... There was auto throttle on it. Yeah, there is. Yeah. There's the auto throttle right here. It's in a funny little place. That was not good. I cocked up as soon as I went off track, and then when I came in and tried to adjust everything, I completely forgot to turn the autopilot off. And so, obviously, I was like, it's not trimming. Well, it's not trimming because the autopilot was doing it. Anyway, Crypton says, hopefully XP loss isn't too bad. Yeah, it won't be great. For such a long flight. Yeah, true. Might. Nice flight. See you next time. Hey, thank you. Thanks to Pal. Good to see you. Nervous? Yeah, a little bit nervous. Yeah, definitely better for IFR explain at this point. Hey, Mr. Music Man, thank you so much for watching. Catch you later. Yeah, it was certainly hairy there, everybody, but that was a lot of fun. I've got to say, I really enjoyed that. The more I fly this aircraft, the better. Whoa! Mister, check that out. And he's away. But yeah, that was fun. I still enjoyed it. Even though I completely cocked up the approach, it was still a heck of a lot of fun. Okay, landing lights off, taxi and nav are on, strobe. That's good. Never flying Kiwi, don't worry, join the long list of people. I've got no excuses now. I can't say that's the controls. That was completely pilot error. This time. It was good though. It was still good. Panic XP. Yeah. Juan, see you later, mate. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, exactly. Alright. Here we go. We're going to park up, everybody, and then I'm off for dinner. But I hope you did enjoy it anyway. I hope you did enjoy the flight. It was great having you all on board. Sorry about the turbulence. It was fun, though. Definitely be flying some jets again soon. We'll see what we end up here on this flight. But it was fun, I tell you. So much fun. Next time, I'm going to probably, watch out for that big headwind. That wasn't ideal. Probably cost us 20 minutes. It probably cost me my reserve fuel, in fact. Let's go over here. We've got Steve over here in his Cessna. I'll just park over here, we'll be fine. Parking brake is on. Let's turn the avionics off. Let's turn the taxi and nav off so it doesn't get me. And then, how the hell do you turn this thing off? This? How do you kill these engines? Still on? Okay. How do we turn these engines off? Hold on, let's turn the batteries back on. We turn the generator off. How do you turn this off, everybody? Is there a checklist? No. APU. Da da da. Da da. I have no idea. Yeah, I know. I know control. Fuel flow right. Okay. Fuel flow. Can't see it. Here we go. Boom. There we go. That doesn't work. There we go. That's it. That's it, everybody. Set parking brake. Has our on-air flight finish? Nope, it still thinks we're going. We'll turn that off. What else do I need to do? Parking brake is on. Engines are off. Beacon is off. What else is it expecting, everybody? Run. So what am I missing here? Let's turn these back on. Okay, fuel flow right of throttle. Below the throttles. Oh, below the throttles. Ah.
Engine off.
There we go. Yes.
Flight is finished.
Oh my God.
It
How
has
hard
been
was that,
monitored
everybody?
by OnAir.
Okay, let's quickly do this. Then I've got to make a move. Let's check it out. Minus 0.52. That was bad. So we got 0.5 for 634 nautical miles, but then you got 0.2 for landing lights. Didn't matter. That still cost us big time at the end there. And then, yeah, and also the landing without thingy. That wasn't good. Let's check out our cash though, because I think that was quite a nice earner. So look at that fuel. VA operations, let's go to options, let's go to cash flow statement. And let's go to this. And then let's go to this. Okay, 78,000. So 29. So this is all. This is jet fuel. That was all signed up. So this is it. So that's a renting bond. But if we ignore that, we've got about 5, 6, 7. So 20. So we made about 58,000 on that flight. It's nice. It's nice. There we go, everybody. I'll take it. About 55, 58,000, somewhere around that. So that will be quite nice. Anyway, everybody, got to make a move. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all your support. Smash your like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. Really appreciate everyone jumping on. So I better go and have some dinner. So until next time, everybody, check out the channel for the latest vids coming up the next few days. But I do appreciate you jumping on. So we'll catch you later.